I guess if the stage exploded, I started out with my aim to create a show no one in the audience would ever forget by working with memory exercises.
Each of you who hasn't been introduced yet, please take the paper and pen that were given to you earlier. Write down your name and how you want to be remembered in this performance. Once you've finished writing that down, scrunch up the paper to a ball and throw it on stage.
Audience participation is an important aspect of my work, but in a non-intrusive way and in a playful way. I started working with specialists from different areas. So in the last 2 shows I worked with a neuroscientist, for instance, to find out about their perspectives. I've worked with specialists from experimental psychology, with a hypnotherapist, but also with an astrologist or a psychotherapist.
But this quandary shall be made redundant by our party. Just as elephants drink to forget, tonight we drink to the opposite. A toast to your memory. Here, 9 hours in the future, before you have even arrived, in Sydney, Australia, a place you might never have been to before, your legacy is in place. And as the earth turns over the next 9 hours, you will feel yourself catching up to your own memory, your own legacy, your own self that will be waiting for you when you arrive. Here's to you, Haran.
I also approached performers from different parts of the world and asked them if they would be interested to create an act of commemoration that could be presented live via Skype and support my show to be remembered. And so each show contains 3 Skypes where I Skype people in Germany, in Australia, and in a secret location.
I would like you now to close your eyes and come with me on an imaginary journey.
Some of my audiences come along because they are interested in the themes, for instance, decision making or memory, and are interested how it's being presented on stage and what can be added maybe to an academic point of view.
I would like us all to remember Ollie today as our companion, the one who knows, our messenger between the present, the future and the past.
So I work in my show with a living eagle owl, and what I'm very fascinated by is that the owl almost creates a link between the audience and myself on stage, because it can turn its head 180 degrees. I'm interested in working in a theatre space with a classic setup of audience and stage, but I also like working in a gallery space and also exploring working in a public space. And because I'm interested how I can engage people who maybe didn't decide to come in a theatre to see a show, but who just happened to bump into a situation on the street.